All right, so we've abused a whale. Just a little bit more money, a quick trip to Lefties, and I think that's about it for money. I wonder if anything's going on in the cabaret here.
Sometimes we give our hearts away too easily to any Johnny-come-lately with a pretty face and a good story. So I'm dedicating this song to a sly little guy I like to call Equity Crowdfunding. Sweetheart, our flight of passion had a quick start.
This song was written by Josh Mandel and sung by, I forget her name.
Watching your numbers rise and rise up late, hoping to hear your latest update.
It's all about Kickstarter. I don't know if you guys noticed that.
There aren't any tears left in my eyes. I'm trying, you're lying. I hear you say that you adore me. I'm paying to stay, but will you stretch your wings for me? Sweetheart, our love has made me a bit street smart.
I didn't mean to stay for the whole song, but we're almost done.
You give my motor such a kickstart. I pledge my heart and all I can to you.
Yeah, baby. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Jeff Schitzfeld, and you are a small but mighty crowd tonight. That's the way we like them here. Hey, there are some good-looking women in the casino tonight, aren't there? I went up to this really hot lady at the bar. I said, "Your place or mine?" She looks me up and down and says, "I'll step on the mine." Thank you.
Voiced by Josh Mandel.
This gorgeous woman pounding on my door for 10 minutes straight. Finally, I had to let her out.
Anyway.
If I look a little... Will all guests with venereal disease please leave the room? Goodbye, sir.
Was he talking to me?
But,
where was he?
Oh.
But he used the condom.
And he didn't have sex with Fawn. I'm pretty sure there was no penetration.
Yeah, baby.
Ah.
Anyway, I gotta earn just enough cash for 2 more trips here. That should see us through the rest of this game. So, let's see if that cat that's showed up constantly shows up now. I need him to show up now.
And no cat.
Of course not.
Taxi!
What are the odds?
Showed up constantly when I couldn't do anything with him.
Where you going?
Going to Lefties one last time. There was one other...
Meter says 23 bucks.
I think you're just making numbers up, buddy.
Kid.
There's one other Kickstarter thing I forgot to show. Everybody who thought they were oh so funny and donated exactly $69 to Larry's Kickstarter.
This is a commemorative plaque. It's inscribed, "For the 69ers, the coolest and silliest kickbackers ever."
69ers? Kickbackers? Must be some sort of football reference.
They all got their name on a list in the gang. Anyway. I just thought it was kind of neat how much they incorporated
on the Naga High door.
all of the Kickstarter things.
What's the password? You read off the strange pattern.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
We haven't seen our old friend the hooker in a while. Not that we're going to have anything to do with her, I just want to climb out her window.
slow day, I guess.
How do you know you just didn't catch her in between customers? Did I seriously not grab the bungee cords?
I seem to be doing.
Trying your luck again.
Yeah?
But this time you come up empty-handed.
I thought I knew what I was doing too. So we'll
That's
just,
probably the best.
yeah, that's going to be the quickest way. Did I say 80 was enough? Oh god, you guys have to watch me lose a little bit. I just got to win one round. Oh god. Hey!
That's not.
Look at that, victorious. I can't believe because you see him holding the bungee cords. So I was like, oh, so he's got them, right? I'm still not used to the new version of the game. That's going to be my excuse. There's nobody
She's
in there.
gone, Larry, but you paid for the room, so go on in.
At least it was nice enough to let me go back in and grab them.
You dispose of the cord you cut through and save the other 3 for some sort of demented shenanigans.
Nothing like messing up in front of an audience. A feeling not wholly unfamiliar to me and Larry. By the way, this guy right here, if you talk to him a lot, he's old Larry. You can even see just, yeah. I don't know if there was a time travel accident like Larry 17 or something. How about that cat, huh? That lovely time-traveling cat that I can't finish this game without.
It's gone forever.
Oh my god.
Taxi!
That cat was showing up constantly when I needed him. Or when I didn't need him.
$17.
Hey, it's cheaper this time.
Thanks, kid.
Alright, we're gonna do this super effectively. I'm gonna get the vodka I need.
Hello?
What'll it be?
I want to do some serious damage. Give me a vodka.
Just vodka. I'm sure you can just go into a bar and just be like, vodka.
You can.
They don't mix it with
That'll be
anything?
$5, please. You flip $5 onto the counter.
You can have a shot
You
of
don't
vodka.
drink the vodka.
Oh, the shot, yeah.
Instead, you carry it around in the shot glass because you simply never know when you'll need a shot of vodka.
Except even though it's in a shot glass, he's carrying a little bit more than a shot because it just filled up our bottle. You poke the ambergris in the bottle, spilling far more than you actually managed to get inside. You stuff the jasmine blossoms into the bottle. Suddenly, the smell from the bottle improves immeasurably. We're just missing one ingredient, the civet.
You rap loudly on the Naugahyde door.
Oh,
You read off the string.
Ken sent me. Yeah, we know. We've been through this part like 15 times. That is the longest porn ever. I know it's not the house on Chasey Lane, because there's no way that gets somebody's attention for that long. And I judge all porns by how they compare to the house on Chasey Lane.
You attach the bungee cord securely to the fire escape.
Just like we read about cat burglars in our magazine.
You hook the other end of the bungee cord to your belt loop.
What could possibly go wrong with this arrangement?
Well, if I picked the wrong 2 bungee cords, you get splat to death on the sidewalk down there.
With the bungee attached, you hurl yourself off the fire escape.
Ta-da!
And the judges give it a 10. You accidentally lost the hammer in the window, but that's okay. You won't need it anymore. You got the pills. You unhook yourself from the bungee cords and dispose of them in the dumpster below. You won't need them anymore either.
How do you know?
Trying your luck again, Larry? But this time you come up...
I should point out, when they first developed this game, it was on a much smaller... computers weren't as advanced as they are nowadays, so they had to come up with a way to prevent you from just wandering around, because there wasn't that much space in the game. And they kept that true to today, so if you wander into an area where you're not supposed to be...
A sense of foreboding washes over your heart when your eyes slowly examine this dark alley. It seems to be just outside every public area in Lost Wages.
Gandalf for
Larry,
president.
Did your mother ever warn you about going into dark alleys?
This is one of the most famous death scenes, and it changes with each version. Here we have Paul Trow and Josh Mandel bringing Larry back to life with a little bit of Daventry fluid.
He's alive!
Daventry being the kingdom of King's Quest. Yeah. Another little Sierra reference in there, which is why we went down there. Yes! Just when I needed it the most.
Don't leave it in the middle of the road.
No, I want to give...
You can't leave something especially...
I want to give it to that. There we
You
go.
hold the squid out to the cat. You quickly grab one of the used syringes lying all too plentifully around Lost Wages.
Poor cutie.
Right in the butt!
With a startling adeptness that raises questions about what you do in your free time, you extract the fluid from the cat's musk glands. The cat runs off without so much as a vengeful backwards glance that might foreshadow a sequel, or at least a really bloody scene later. Congratulations! You've got the best available local civet.
Score!
So, in order to make this perfume, we drugged a whale until it threw up. And then we shoved a used drug syringe into a cat's anus. You squirt the civet into the bottle. Rather than carry around the empty syringe, you toss it in the general direction of the nearest public park. You make sure the cap is on the bottle extra tight, and you shake the hell out of it. The vodka, civet, ambergris, and jasmine blossoms combine to form a crude, cloudy, poorly balanced, but actually serviceable jasmine-scented perfume. You tear off the hot sauce label and stick a handy piece of paper onto the bottle and then scrawl Eau de Larry on it, because now you have a pen, but earlier you had to use your own blood. Where did the paper and the tape and the pen come from? Who knows? Who cares? I care! All that matters is that you've put something together to give to Jasmine, and she'll know your heart was in the right place, unless you tell her where you got the ingredients. This is our last cab ride.
You again? Where to this time?
Last time, buddy. This may be our last video, actually. We may be able to finish up everything.
No? I better go check.
The damage is $18, buddy.
That's a lot of damage.
Thanks, kid.
Alright. Time to seduce Jasmine, then we'll meet and seduce Faith. And then there's a blow-up doll, and then there's Eve. And then we gotta sit through the credits, because I'm in them. Twice. You're gonna tell me to use a key.
Larry, I was wondering where you'd gone. You have anything for me?
Oh, baby, I've got all sorts of things for you. Eau de Larry, which is purple for some reason.
You pour out your eau de Larry and lay it on her.
Oh, what is this?
I call it Eau de Larry.
Oh, Larry. Oh, to Larry. Oh.
Did
That
someone
was
just yodel?
odd.
Anyway, it's the first in my new line.
Really? I didn't realize you were a parfumier.
Why, yes. Yes, I am. Ever since before. And I created this scent just for you. In fact, I've created several scents today just thinking about you. But this is the only one I bottled.
Always a good pickup
Intriguing.
line.
Jasmine opens the bottle, waves it in the air, and inhales the lingering aroma.
You bad boy. It's Jasmine.
What else?
She inhales again.
And is that civet?
Sort of.
Ooh la la. And there's something else. Tabasco?
Well, maybe just a little. Do you like it?
It's a very unusual combination. There's something else. Something rare and valuable.
Uh-oh.
That's right. Wow, Jasmine. Your nostrils are like two beautiful bloodhounds.
My God. You know just what to say, don't you? Is that ambergris?
Exactly.
How exotic.
And it's from Mr. Wiggles, too.
Oh,
What?
couldn't add
You'd
that
be
part.
surprised. Huge whale like that. You just give him a little bitty bottle of Tasteless Dave's Butt Burner hot sauce.
What?
Of course, you can't dilute it in the aquarium water. You have to pour it straight into the blowhole.
What? You gave hot sauce to Mr. Wiggles? You screaming douche puppet!
Screaming what now?
How dare you assault a defenseless whale?
Defenseless? He weighs 40 tons!
Mr. Wiggles is my best friend. You're horrible! I never want to see you again. Get out and don't come back.
So I bet you don't want to know how I got the civet.
Get
Evelyn.
out!
Actually, for
How
Larry,
about
that
we
went
make
really
passion
good.
love just once, for old time's sake.
Get out! Get out! Get out!
I mean, considering some of the stuff that's happened to Larry in the past, that went really well, actually. Or that will happen to Larry in the future, I guess. It's the first game. Alright, we're going to go back in. Because we were just yelled at to get out, get out, get out. And look at that! Her locker's open. Because that's the first thing I'd do.
Snag the little kit.
First thing I'd do if I found out this guy who was trying to seduce me poured hot sauce in my whale's blowhole was I'd open my locker and then go somewhere else. Top floor.
Whoa, fancy schmancy. This must be the entrance for the high roller suites. And who's that behind the counter? Does she come here often? Can she date hotel residents? What if they're only pretending to stay here?
We actually do have a hotel room here. I mean, we are staying in the honeymoon suite.
You
Ladies,
cleverly make eye contact with Faith before talking to her.
the ladies like that. Dear God.
Hey, baby. I'm Larry. Larry Laffer?
Good evening, sir.
Hubba, hubba, hubba. Look at the guns on this cop.
Charmin.
Baby, I'd like to make your day.
Now there's a fresh new approach.
You know, I think the brave men and women who keep our country safe deserve more than we can ever repay.
I guard the penthouses for a couple of filthy rich people who don't even have enemies. It's not quite the same thing.
I know! It's horrible! I mean, it's great! It's very important work. Which is it? I'm not sure what you were getting at.
You're funny, Larry. I just wish this job didn't take so much out of me. It leaves me with so little energy and desire. You know what I mean?
Yes! I mean, as a professional, I've seen a lot of that. It must be very boring up here all by yourself.
It is, actually. And it's surprising how tiring it is to stand up here and do nothing all day.
How you must long for male companionship.
What are you?
Just
A psychologist?
like every woman does.
You're very good.
Well, I'm not, board certified. Yeah, that's it. I'm not board certified.
Wow, good save, Larry.
So, sweetheart, what's your sign?
Libra. But I'm really on the cusp between Libra and Scorpio. And that's okay because Jupiter is in Sagittarius in my 5th house.
What the?
So I tend to be less judgmental than you think. Like if my rising sign was Leo or something. Now, the moon is in Gemini in my 2nd house, so I
Mommy, make it stop.
am not getting along very well with my parents, who are both Taurus. Am I boring you? You look a little glazed.
No. I'm just in awe of the depths of your astrological know-how.
Thank you. You're a wonderful listener.
Thanks. All I really had to do was stand here. So, you got a name or something?
Faith.
So, Faith, baby, when do you get off?
Usually when I'm with someone romantic.
Wow, seems like this kind of girl.
Say, Faith, I'm only in town for this one night. How about we get together when you get off duty?
You're sweet, Larry, but I don't think I could ever be unfaithful to my boyfriend.
Larry, it seems this one's going to require outside assistance.
That's okay, I'll just kill your boyfriend.
Don't just sit here all night doing nothing, baby. Why don't you come with me?
Maybe. But right now, I'm working.
You're a man of the world, Larry. Perhaps some sort of medical stimulant would help.
I'll be back, baby. Don't go anywhere without me.
I'm on duty all night. See you later.
Now for a reference that's way outdated. Spanish Fly.
I thought it only worked for men.
No. Spanish Fly was meant to arouse women. That was the whole thing. You slip a woman some Spanish Fly and she gets all horny.
Really?
Yeah, like this.
You hand over the Spanish Fly.
What's this? Recreational drugs?
She opens the bottle and examines the pills.
This looks like the real stuff.
She pops one of the pills.
Oh, yes! I can feel it working. I feel so warm and tingly inside. So ready. Oh, so anxious. I don't know how much longer I can help myself. This is just what I need to put me in the mood. Thank you.
Are you ready?
I sure am. Job be damned, I need it. And I need it now. I'm going home and giving one of these to my boyfriend. We're gonna tear up the sheets. Thanks again. These are great.
Oh well, there are millions of
Hey.
fish in the sea, Larry.
Yeah, but she had something special. Live ammo.
Well, that didn't
You
work
give
out.
yourself.
Got my wallet, got my... Come and get me, lady!
I meant to hit the big red button.
You press the button and the penthouse elevator door slides open.
Aha! Progress!
And since pro is the opposite of con, what would be the opposite of progress?
Yes, we've all heard.
Yeah.
You travel a short distance up in the elevator, down a hall, into another elevator, and up another flight.
Whoa! This is totally wicked! Someday it's gonna be me living in one of these places. And then, watch out, pedestrians. Larry Laffer has a balcony.
Yeah, that would be bad.
No, hold on. There it is. They reversed the layout of the apartment from the previous
It
games.
smells very strongly of other people's bedroom.
There have been men and women together in here. You can tell. It sure is swank, though. And from the artwork, I'm pretty sure this is a man's room. It smells familiar.
Yeah, there's a dog burying a bone, a banana surrounded by nuts, and a woman spanking a monkey. Subtle artwork. Subtle.
You open the closet door.
Whoops!
A deflated love doll tumbles out onto the floor. Ever the gentleman, you help her up.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to startle you. Hey, baby. You're beautiful. Want to come with me?
You nod her head.
Score!
You tuck the love doll into your jacket. At least now you don't have to go through the rest of this game alone. You close the closet door.
That's better. Now there's less evidence that I've been here.
Apart from the fact that you stole the guy's inflatable love doll.
The sliding door is unlocked.
Oh, man. Bummer. I spent this whole night looking for a door I can open by sliding a newspaper underneath and poking the key out the other side of the keyhole so that it falls on the newspaper. Every computer game character gets to do that except me. It isn't fair. Oh, well. Let's see the deck.
I don't think I've ever done that in a video game, actually.
You step out onto the balcony, and an incredible vista greets you.
Holy shnikes!
You take in the sweeping skyline, the towering 8th-floor casino, the brunette in the hot tub at the neighboring penthouse.
That is positively the most drop-dead gorgeous woman I have ever seen. Imagine how beautiful she must be when you're standing within 100 feet of her.
Larry, haven't you learned not to judge someone by looks alone?
I can't hear you! La, 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 la.
Eve has changing ethnicities. Like, in the first game, she was white, but then when they remade it, she was black, and now I don't know what she is anymore. But I have no idea how to get over to her.
You've got the germ of a good idea there, but rather than trying to stuff the love doll into the helium, you could try the opposite arrangement.
Thank you, narrative.
You inflate the love doll with the helium. And the two of you lift gently off the deck together and float through the air. It's a good thing you've always been a lightweight.
Whee!
Wait, but I didn't, oh good.
You sail closer and closer to the woman of your dreams.
I'm gonna die.
Unfortunately, somebody chewed a couple of extra orifices in the poor thing. Well, at least you can say that you left a lasting impression on lost wages.
Extra orifice.
She's got holes. Someone has been overzealous, chewing a couple of holes in two of her most prominent features and creating unanticipated 4th and 5th orifices.
That is unanticipated.
Hey look, it's a little latex repair kit that I found in Jasmine's locker. Such as you'd find near a swimming pool or in Michael Jackson's makeup case. What if I... Good thinking! You'll fix the love doll! You apply the special cement to the patches. You wave the patches in the air, not to dry the cement, but because you don't have much experience huffing. You apply the patches to the love doll's unanticipated 4th and 5th orifices, press and hold. Voila! She looks as good as new, and the brown areolas are very becoming.
You inflate the love doll with the helium. It empties the canister, so you toss it away.
See, in the other two versions of this game, you can actually have sex with the... Oh
And
god.
here, nearly 100 feet up in the mysterious troposphere, the breeze and swirling air currents begin to tug at the love doll. Get a good look at her while you still can.
Does this count as breasts?
I don't know.
As you wish. You gently lay her on a convenient chaise lounge and have your way with her. Afterwards, there's the usual whine of, "Why won't you cuddle with me?" But she flatly refuses. Okay, you once more utilize the love doll in an unspeakable fashion. Afterwards, you're delighted to hear her give a sigh of contentment. You don't realize that you inadvertently dislodged the valve, and that sigh was merely a little escaping helium.
Gotta tell you, you're actually more realistic than what I see on some of the chorus girls around here.
A good stiff breeze, is there any other kind, kicks up and almost tears her from your hands. Thanks to the lift coefficient generated by your leisure suit's enormous lapels, you feel yourself being pulled upward. The love doll catches a convenient crosswind and she carries you up and away. It's a good thing you've always been a lightweight. You sail closer and closer to the woman of your dreams.
The only way to travel.
Hopefully you haven't spent.
You touch down gently.
He only
on
had
the
sex
upper
with the doll
deck
twice.
and stick the landing. You release the love doll and she floats
And
away
the hooker.
gently in the moonlight.
Three
The woman
times
in
in
the
one
hot
night.
tub looks mightily impressed with your dramatic entrance.
Oh my. Your breath. It's indescribably foul.
I can fix that. So, Larry has always had an Easter egg where you can see Eve's nipples, which we're not going to do because I don't feel like censoring it. Basically, if you twist this valve like 10 times, the bubbles turn off.
But I want to see her.
Tell you what, after we finish the video, I'll show them to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The two of you make direct eye contact. It's like a bolt of lightning goes into your eyes, down your body, and blows your toes off. She gazes at you with amusement and smoldering interest.
Homina, homina, homina.
Hello yourself. I'm Eve.
Hey, gorgeous. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Larry. Larry Laffer?
Hi, Larry. What an attractive leisure suit. Oh, I so miss them. It's refreshing to meet a man with so much self-confidence that he's willing to flaunt the fickle trends of fashion mores and deeply travel the road of his own secure masculinity.
Was she talking to you, Larry?
So I just dropped in to say hello. Get it? Dropped in?
Larry, it was one of the most foolish, spectacular, romantic things I've ever seen, and I'll never forget it. Well, it kills the mood a little when you do that.
Well, Eve, I've always felt it's a look that's right for me. A man has to do what a man has to do. That's what I always say.
I agree completely. I'm so tired of men who wear or say anything just to gain a woman's favors.
I would never do
You
that.
clearly would never do anything like that, Larry.
I hate it when the
And I
game's
so
funnier than
love
me.
what you are wearing.
You have a sense of humor. Oh, Larry, you're one special man. I've been watching you, Larry. Larry Laffer. You try too hard, but you have a good heart. Why don't you slip into this water and we'll see if we can really get to know each other.
What? Yes. Of course I'd like to join you. In fact, I can think of nothing I'd enjoy more. Give me a minute, Eve.
Don't keep me waiting too long, Larry. I could catch a chill all by myself in here.
In the hot tub? But yes, if you find the idea of completely fictional nipples titillating, you might want to try the internet. There is,
You
I
strip
hear,
off
a
your
lot of
jacket.
porn there.
You strip off the rest of your clothes.
We've seen more of Larry's butt than we have actual nudity in this game, by the way.
You slip into the hot tub. You take no time to adjust to the water's temperature, since you really can't feel anything right now except the deafening beat of your own heart.
That's better, isn't it?
Yeah. I love your name, Eve. It reminds me of something.
Original sin. Something just moved in the water.
Try to control yourself, Larry.
Eve, how can I get to know the inner you?
She just smiles and gazes at you expectantly.
Eve, I'd really like to get to know you better. Where are you from? What's your sign? Are you married?
What?
As much as you want to listen, all you can think about is what's beneath all those bubbles.
What? Am I crazy?
Alright, Princess. The final puzzle is up to you. What should we give Eve?
The apple?
Then we shall give the apple to Eve.
At the risk of appearing trite, would you like an apple?
Tried? Hardly. I've been waiting for something. Anything from you, Larry. Besides, I'm horny as hell, and you're the only man in sight. Let's go.
That's how women
Me
really
first.
operate, right?
And with that, she disappears under the churning water.
Princess nodded, for those of you at home.
Congratulations, you finally got Larry off. To a great start. I'm Al Lowe.
And speaking of great starts, I want to thank the thousands of Kickstarter backers who made this game possible, and the amazing talented folks whose names will soon appear here. Thank you for reloading Leisure Suit Larry.
That's not one I wanted to see right now.
You didn't want to see Allo pop up? That's it. We beat the first Larry game. Now all there is to do is sit through the credits, because the people who worked on this game deserve recognition for bringing back a series.
Mostly you, though.
Yes, I think the person who deserves the most recognition is going to come up here in a minute. Austin Wintory also did the music for Journey, by the way. So that was kind of a big get. I don't know who this guy is, but he sounds super awesome. I think he's probably the best of the entire bunch right there.
He probably did most of it by himself.
This is what I'm thinking. Well, I mean, with a name like that, you just know that he had a lot to do. And then there's all these other names of people who don't matter near as much as that Jeff Hillary fellow. I'm waiting for one of these fireworks to hit the inflatable doll that's floating around. That's actually Al Lowe playing the saxophone in that band.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he actually is. Good old Jan Rabson, always the voice of Larry.
Sometimes we give our hearts away too easily to any Johnny-come-lately with a pretty face and a good story.
See, and I could have gotten the girl's name if I'd
So I'm dedicating
actually
this
been paying
song
attention to the woman's
to a
name.
small little girl
And I stopped paying attention for a
I like
minute.
to call
That's my bad.
Equity, crowdfunded.
Hey, look, there's that guy again.
Sweetheart,
Right there underneath Josh Mandel, an amazing comedy writer, almost as good as Jeff Hillary.
but now I've nothing but a sick heart watching your numbers
Jeff has pulled out a lighter just now.
Well, it deserves it. I'm just saying, you gotta...
hoping to hear your latest update, but I've run out of love to do.
There we go, there's her name. Melora Hardin. She played Monk's dead wife on Monk, and she played Jan.
Spoilers.
And she played... She talks... Okay, sorry, spoilers. And she plays Jan in The Office. And here's a whole bunch of Kickstarter names. Oh my gosh, oh so many Kickstarter names. I did support the game on Kickstarter, but I guess they figured since I actually got to work on the game, I didn't need to be in this section. I'm not sure what the dollar amount was to get in the credits, I can't remember anymore, but it was one of the tiers.
And all I can to you.
And last credit, production babies. None. We all were our lovers. That's true. No babies were made in the making of this game. That's it, guys. That's all. We'll have a little video to wrap up. See you there.